Alright. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I hope so. I wonder if I can see if I can hear them. Maybe, maybe not. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. God, this is always such a freaking cluster. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? You can? Okay. Sweet. Alright. Preach. They're probably going to spit roast me. I wish I could hear Hunter's game right now. I might put a bud in so I can hear Hunter's game. We're just going to be... The multitasking is going to be real. Sensory overload, yeah. What am I wearing? Let's see. I am saying something. Can you hear me? Good deal. Alright, I got you in my earbud So I'm locked into your game, brother. All right, hosting number 13, Iowa State at home.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh boy.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Wolves offense has the ball first today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field.
Oh, well, looks like it's going to be more of the same, folks.
This one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Rayner. On target to the left.
God, so
and the
slow.
tackle is made, but not before that completion
So
gets
slow.
him 30+.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I've already got a guy out on the offensive line. Storm chasing, dog.
And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch.
And you kind of thought that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
The Red Wolves are on the move.
Why is it being heavy? Why is it being hoey? Let me look at my different plays.
It'll be a penalty. The officials
Hunter, I think Laporta just got a touchdown.
They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Gonna run it. It's play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Dowdle.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long. Gear up the...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to
I don't know if I'm
rushing the
running a
quarterback.
doubleheader
You're
tonight,
seeing that
Smitty,
very
or not.
early here in this game.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
It's going to be a pick six, really?
At the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yay, my quarterback's hurt now.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The give on the counter. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Burris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Rucker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Rucker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Under fire. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. minutes of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Dude,
And the pressure gets to him.
they have 5 sacks, man. Come on.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already
They're just getting a
5
free
sacks,
release and
we're
come
only
right
in the
at
second
me.
quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious.
Jesus.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop. So Iowa State's offense has its first opportunity.
I just love how we're moving the ball fine, and now they're covering everything, and they've sacked the shit out of.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Beck. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
The give to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Pocket breaking down.
Come on, man.
Rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind.
Somebody block something.
The defense has
I mean,
been so
they're not even
dominant up
blitzing
front.
and they're
You've seen
getting
it
a
in these
fucking
passing
pass rush.
situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it
So
over on
freaking
downs.
frustrating.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Beck. Got him downfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but
he lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, we got the fucking cooldown. Thanks, Hunter.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I just hate how it can cool down audible plays.
Anticipating. They
Like,
knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket.
They
knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
That's the frustrating part. Because, like,
get him involved.
those are base
defense
plays
on the same page,
that I would like to be
playing
able to
together.
still
I
run.
love it.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Rucker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the
Can I take a timeout, or are you going to have me?
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rucker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burris. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Didn't throw the lob.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Back to throw. It's Beck. Works the middle of the field. Across the 25. He's got room.
Just ran through my tackle.
Across the 45 and out of bounds.
Didn't
at
even
the
register.
46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
Using his legs, it's Hansen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Damn, dude.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Really nice job there by both guys, to throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. In the red area, it's Hansen. Sweet cut there.
I was back there.
Made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harold. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel.
I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get 3 yards on a rush.
This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's in-phased with the receiver. He's not playing that route. He has no idea that route is coming. So how is he going to play that route?
For a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Rayner.
We can't fucking block.
On 3rd down.
Whatever, fuck it.
The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
I hate this guy.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner.
I mean, it's just stupid. Like, what you want me to do about it, Beth?
A long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion.
And they just run. Come on, he wouldn't. This is so fucking stupid. He wouldn't be able.
The Cyclones will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
We have 6 people in the backfield. We can't stop him.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting
That's a
this
pick,
guy the ball
Sway.
as the game goes on during the second half.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. One job of his defense to stop him in his tracks. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
We can't move the ball.
Kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Going to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup.
About time them bitches start hurting. Damn.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
So sick of my players getting hurt, man.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Rucker. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
Honestly, that's fine. I didn't want to burn the timeout, and I hated that look. They put everybody on the fucking line.
Take the penalty.
Whores.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Rayner.
I mean, we're moving the ball fine, and then all of a sudden we can't throw it. We can't block. We can't do nothing. I mean, it's just not fair, man. Damn. Like, we shouldn't be able to do shit like that constantly, every time.
After 3 quarters of play, let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Dude.
And they are
That's why I dread playing my game, man. It's just miserable. It is not. It's just not fun. They don't do anything. They don't block. We just get killed.
There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run to the left. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just
That's a hold on us.
Them a little bit here to go make a statement and get
Man,
some points.
fuck this shit.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Tired of this,
And I
dude.
get it. At this point in the second
I'm
half,
never
we gotta
playing
make
anyone
something
until
happen.
we
We
get
haven't been good enough.
we're
We gotta score
in
a
these
lot
Power
of
5
points and
conferences until
quickly.
we get
You gotta be
some
aggressive.
better
They tried,
offensive
they
linemen,
failed
because this is a
again.
fucking waste
This
of my
game
fucking
is
time.
all but
Every
over.
time. It is a waste of time.
Quarterback on the keeper.
They do not let me block anybody. I'm not wasting my time doing this anymore. I'm not playing Power 5 teams anymore. Until we get a better recruiting class, we are not playing Power 5 teams. Period. I'm over it. It's a waste of time. We will play other conferences, we will play other teams, but we ain't playing this. It's so fucking dumb.
He's got it over.
'Cause they just let them play like fucking Hercules out here, man. This is Iowa State. Iowa State just lost to Colorado. They are not good.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
I mean, Herschel fucking Walker out here. They run through every tackle. You never get them down on your first attempt.
Back in week 3, they have been
I mean, I'm just
sharp
not
as
wasting
they
my
extend the
time.
lead.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled there by the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Find some fresh air. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
The Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Got his man quickly.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making
We just
that catch
refuse
and
to
getting
fucking block. Constantly
And he
refuse to
never had
block.
a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen.
I mean,
to
if we
run right up
block,
the field,
just
and I
do
want us to
normal
throw it right
block.
over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense is there to stop it.
He
short
just
of the
came
1st
from
down.
all the way around. It wouldn't let me
offense will
run.
have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Nice job by the
God, this
defense
is so
getting after the QB.
annoying.
He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
And the Red Wolves will try to convert on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped.
God forbid.
Nothing. Line of scrimmage
We
still
get in the end zone.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on third.
God forbid us block. Why would we block?
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's picked up, and they ruined it with a turnover.
I'm not doing this shit
That's the way
no
this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet.
Man, I hope conference play is different, because if it ain't, this will fucking blow.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Oh, man. Well, we're moving on. We'll see y'all later.